Hi there, I wanted to get on and do a quick video. I've got a couple of products that I wanted to tell you about that I've been using recently that I think some of you may find some value in. As far as my weight goes, I have seen as high as like 157. I think my last video was around like 153. So I've seen as high as like 157, as low as 153, and just kind of teetering back and forth. I find whenever I go out to eat, even though most often I'm choosing something that's higher in protein and lesser in carbs, like I'm not eating like sandwiches, I'm not eating, bread, I'm not eating French fries, but like if we go out for Mexican food, I'm gonna have some chips. Though we definitely have minimized the amount of chips that we're having, like I still have it. You can see here probably, I'm trying to stand up real straight, but when I don't stand up real straight, you can see like my skin going over my clothes, but like they don't fit uncomfortably or anything like that, but I can definitely tell a difference in the way that my body is. Like Shelly in the band had put up a picture the other day on Facebook, and it was like, yeah, I'm weighing 1 pound less than I was at this time, but I haven't been exercising as much, and that's why like she felt like she could see a difference in her body. I didn't. I thought she looked great in both pictures, but that's the way that I feel. Like it's been really cold here, so I haven't been, well, really cold here, not really cold like where Banded Twin is, and she's still going out and running, but I'm going to make excuses. I am cold, and by the time I get home, I can't move my fingers and stuff, and so anyway, on the days where it's cold like that, I don't generally go out and exercise because I'm just too cold. So anyway, I can see why it's easy for folks to gain weight during the winter time. I never paid too much attention to it before because I was just heavy all the time, gaining weight. But I definitely see how now that I'm getting into, or I've been in this lifestyle for a while and not wanting to put on the weight and continuously exercising and stuff, now that I'm not doing that as much, due to just work and weather and excuses, like I can definitely tell a difference in my body, and I can tell a difference in how difficult it is to maintain a lower weight. So anyway, I just working through that. I'll figure it out, and I think it's just gonna be a matter of getting back to exercising 5-6 days a week. So we'll see how that works out. I think once we get through the holidays, I'll be working a lot fewer hours at my second job. So anyway, we'll go from there. But anyway, the purpose of this video was because I wanted to tell you guys about some products that I've been using that I think I think they're helping. At Sephora, I found this treatment. I was speaking to one of the folks in the skincare section, and I was telling her, I'm really concerned about how thin my hair is, and it's been thin for a while since I used Phentermine several years back, and it just continues to get more and more thin up on top. I'm sure you guys can probably see, like, there are like my husband and I took a picture the other day. Someone took a picture of us from behind, and I could see I felt like I could see like a bald spot where it was, and I was like, oh my God, like that's so horrible. But anyway, this treatment it's by Peter Thomas Roth, and it looks like it's $58. I've not purchased a full on bottle of it, but I've gotten a couple of sample sizes that are like this, and they're good for about 2 treatments. What you do is you just put it in your hair after when you get out of the shower, when it's still wet. You know what? And I really feel like it's working. Like I feel like there are little hairs that are growing in here, and I don't know what else that would be. I don't know what else I could attribute that to other than this treatment, but it's called Hair to Die For. So I think, if you folks are suffering from hair loss the way that I have been, maybe go get yourself a couple of samples from Sephora and try it out just to, just see how you like it. They're really good about giving out samples there if you just ask for it. So anyway, this isn't one. Also, there was a girl who came into Sephora the other day, and she was telling me she was purchasing Win, and this is the Sweet Almond Mint, and it's WEN. They sell it in Sephora. There's also like I think sometimes they sell it on QVC, and there's like those telecommercials about it as well. But anyway, what kind of made me decide to try it is because she had said that her mother had gone through chemo and she had lost all of her hair, and obviously that isn't my story. It's very different, but she said that she was done through the chemo, she was doing well, but that her hair was still coming in and it was very thin, but that her mother had purchased some Win, and all of a sudden it was coming in and it was thicker and it was good. So I thought, well, heck, I need to give that a try. If that works for her, maybe it'll work for me. So I've only been using it for about 2 weeks. I really like my hair. It's different though, because it's more like a conditioner when you put it in. Like it doesn't lather up, it doesn't get soapy, and it's just this that you put in your hair. I use a lot less pumps than what is recommended. Like here it says use 10 to 16 pumps for short hair. That would be like this much in my hand. So I usually do maybe about 4 pumps of this. and I put it in as soon as I get into the shower, and I, wash, do everything else that I need to do, and then I will wash it out at the end of my shower. This is the only product. There's a couple of other products that they have, but this is the only one that I'm using. This bottle is $34, and again, I've had it for 2 weeks, and I'm about right there into it. So I feel like, it's going to last a pretty long time. I mean, $34 is a lot, but again, if it helps my hair to get thicker or to feel thicker, then I'm all for it. Now, let's talk about some poop, because, oh my gosh, Lexi Bandit, is that her name on Facebook? She put up a post yesterday, I think, where she had accidentally posted on her personal Facebook, I pooped, and I felt terrible for her because I'm sure that was embarrassing for her, but I found that to be hilarious because I just, I would do something like that. But anyway, my sister has a client. My sister is a stylist, and she has a client who had LapBand surgery a couple of years ago. Her client had done a really good job of maintaining her weight for probably 2 or 3 years. And then she just felt like her weight was starting to come back on. Other things had happened, like she wasn't going to the gym as much as she had been. I think she had allowed herself to eat a little more stuff maybe than she should have. I'm not sure. But anyway, one thing that she started using was this stuff called Experience. My sister and I both purchased some of this, and let me tell you, ladies, this stuff works. You take one in the morning, my sister only takes one. She takes one at night before she goes to bed. I, however, generally take 2. I take one in the morning, and I take one in the evening. I think this might have been, maybe it was between $30 and $40. I don't remember, but it's supposed to be a 90-day supply if you take it as recommended, I think. Take one capsule with a full glass of water before bedtime. Increase your serving size by 1 capsule every other day until you achieve your desired results. I can tell you that I am very regular now, and I have laxatives and I had a pretty addictive relationship with one another, and I can tell you that is not the case anymore now that I have my Experience. So I think that they also have, all I did was just go online and I just Googled Experience, and I found the website for it. So I don't sell it. My sister doesn't sell it. We're not, affiliated with it at all. It's just her client told her about it. It works, and it definitely works. My sister and I text back and forth, and we're just like, poop time, and it's great because it's such a release, and it feels so good, to do that. So anyway, it just promotes regularity and cleanses the colon. So I have a feeling that this is something that my sister and I will be purchasing for much longer. Now, it is a big pill. So that's the pill size right there. I'm able to get it down. It does sometimes get a little stuck in there. You can also open it up. Her LapBand friend said that she opens hers up and she puts it into her tea and she shakes it up. I don't do that. I just take the pill. Sometimes it will get stuck, but I think with water, it has like this clear, very thin film around it, so it disappears pretty quickly, or not disappears, but you guys know what I'm saying. So anyway, if you are interested in getting regular and cleaning out your colon, this may be just the item for you because it is definitely working for us very well. So anyway, I guess that's about it. My hubs and I are about to head out, go to the movies. I'm going to go out to the Round Rock outlet stores today because they have a Maidenform store there, which is my favorite kind of panties. But apparently the kind of panties I like are discontinued, so I'm going to head out there to that outlet store to see if maybe they have some of my panties out there. So that's about that. I hope everyone is doing very well. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.